Yeah, y'all know what that is, man. What you know about that, little bro?
A little something, a little something, man.
Welcome, yo. This is All Wins, Zero Losses podcast. I am your host, Speak Nay, aka the dark skinned God, aka you know what it is. I got my little bro in the building tonight, man. What's up with it?
What's good, bro? What's going on, man? It's this long overdue.
Man, I've been waiting on you, bro.
Overdue, bro.
I've been waiting on you, bro. But listen, y'all know how we do at the beginning, man. If ain't nobody clap for you, we gonna clap for you. So let's go. You know, sometimes you gotta clap for yourself because the people out here, they hate so much, they ain't gonna clap for you.
Facts.
So sometimes you gotta clap for yourself. So y'all know, on All Wins, Zero Losses, we gonna clap for you. And most importantly, we're going to clap for ourselves because it's a blessing just to be here.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Preach.
Listen, man, we finna jump right into it, man. We finna jump right into it, my brother. What's been going on, man?
Man, not much, man. Hey, man, I just been maintaining. You know what I mean? You know, I just had my daughter 6 months ago, so.
Yeah, we definitely. So since you brought that up, beautiful little princess, man.
Thank you.
How was parenting? Because you've been married for 2 years now.
Yeah.
And y'all just had y'all first baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lil Rod. That's my niece. She's beautiful. Y'all look, I ain't got no picture because I would definitely post it all over the podcast. So parenting, how has it been, man? Let me know something.
Bro, it's different. You know, my wife, she's the only child on her mom's side, and I'm the only child on my dad's side. So it's like, man, you know, like just figuring stuff out. You know what I mean? Like it's totally different. Then I got a daughter, so I gotta kind of like watch what to say. I gotta, you know, not be so aggressive. It's so different, and it's weird because my mom always said like your first child gonna be every bit of you, and
yeah,
she look like me, she act like me, she cry like me, she get loud like me. Like you would have thought I pushed her out.
Oh man,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I gotta give credit to my wife. My wife pushed her out. You know,
for sure.
9 pushes, no scratches, no stitches. You know, a big dog, big queen.
I couldn't imagine going through that.
Man,
you know
listen, I couldn't at all. So I gotta give her props.
That's
Chloe
what's up, man.
She did that. She did that.
And you know, we definitely getting you and wifey on here at the same time.
Most definitely.
So we could just talk about, you know, that unconditional love and just that bond that y'all got because it's strong, bro. Like I you know, I ain't really known y'all that long, but I feel like I've known y'all forever.
Yeah.
And y'all have embraced me, you know, as family.
Definitely, big bro.
And y'all definitely chop it up with me and definitely have showed support to what I got going on. And I've always showed love, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Because people like you and your wife are rare, especially in 2021.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Meeting people that's just sincere and genuine with integrity and, you know, can be honest if it's a problem or if it's not, and can congratulate and applaud someone when they doing wonderful things. So I'm appreciative and thankful for, you know, y'all being in my life.
Yeah, so, man, definitely. And we're glad to have you. You know what I mean? You're a big mentor. You know, you inspire me as, you know, as a young black man to do better. You know, like you said, we haven't known each other a lot, but I've hit you up more than I hit up a lot of cats that I know because you're wise.
Man, that's a blessing.
So definitely thank you.
That's a blessing. So business. You are you're into entrepreneurship.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm gonna let you have it. I do have questions about your business, but I'm gonna let you have it so you can tell the people what it is that you and your wife do. So it's on you, bro.
Because I almost just asked you which business you talking about.
I know you.
You know I got 2 1099.
I know. So that's why I said I'm gonna let you handle your business so you can kind of explain to me and tell the people what it is that you and your family, you and your wife actually do.
Got you. Well, to start off with me and my family, we run a little shirt printing company. That's Stay Right Prints. Y'all can follow us on Instagram. We don't have a website. We like to do the social media thing.
Big facts.
And like I said, on Instagram at Stay Right Prints. You know, we heat press. We want to get into embroidery. We want to get into into I can't think of the name of the other one.
The screen printing?
Yeah, the screen printing.
Yeah.
But we got to have a bigger space for that one because that one takes a lot of time. But right now, we the king and the queen of running this heat press thing in Vegas right now. You know? If ain't nobody else going to toot your horn, you toot your own horn. That's how I was raised. That's how I was brought up. So, yeah, man. But, yeah, we definitely run our own little T-shirt business. And we've been doing that since 2019, you know. And, you know, we was doing that and making sure everybody else look good. And my wife know I run my MOUFF.
Yeah.
And so, you know, following up behind our own little T-shirt business, I got my own line. I'm gonna tell you how my MOUFF University line came up. Kid you not, I used to play 2K19 with the fellas. And the fellas, sure. Y'all know who y'all are, and for the ones that don't, you will know who they are.
Yeah.
And whether I used to come down the court and whether I made it or missed, I would yell out MOUFF. It could be an air ball, MOUFF. You know what I mean? And so therefore she was like, you know, that fits you. And that's how my T-shirt, MOUFF University, that's how I got branded. Yeah,
that's what's up,
that's
man.
Crazy playing with the fellas. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm always with my guys.
And I kind of knew it was something along that lines because we play flag football against each other and with each other. Definitely. And that's all you do. That's all is run your mouth, and I love it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? With 2 F's, not TH.
So get it right. Yeah. MOUFF.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So how did y'all come together and just say, you know, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we should do. Like, was it just, hey, let's just start making T-shirts, or was it just you and the wife got together and said, hey, you know, let's start a business, let's start our own clothing line? Because I know so many people start these clothing lines, bro, and they don't last because they don't put in the work or they don't believe in the vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, how have you and your wife sustained the brand? And, you know, tell me about like the stress part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely got some questions about a whole lot of stuff that we're going to get into. But tell me, as far as in business-wise, like what stresses you out most about it and how have y'all sustained it? You know what I mean?
I mean, that's a lot. But my two biggest thing is the time consuming, because me and my wife both have a 9 to 5. And then when we get off from working, you know, the other man clock, we got to then work our clock, do our business. Sure. It's hard also too because we have a 6-month at home. You know what I mean? So she has to get all the attention, even though the business was here before her. She still wants the attention. That's Ryan, my daughter, I'm talking about. But the other part about it too is making everybody happy. You know what I mean? What I mean by that is, you know, you have people that come up to you and say, well, so-and-so can do it for this. What can you do it for? You know, unfortunately, I'm not so-and-so. And so-and-so don't pay none of these bills in this house.
Big facts.
You know what I mean? So respectfully, as my boy Vince say, respectfully, you know, you can go see them or, you know, you can work with us. At least you know, I guarantee you, if you pay this price, your product is going to last you. However, you know, such and such paying $10 cheaper, but once you wear it tomorrow, it's done with. So, you know, being a people pleaser is one of the biggest things. You know what I mean?
Because everybody want the hookup.
Everybody wants the hookup. You know what I mean? And it's tiring, especially when I haven't been in the game that long. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you this much to piggyback off of that. We know what we're doing. Yeah. We just ain't been in the game that long. So it's like, bro, you're asking for hookups. Like, let me ask you this question. Did you go to Amazon and ask for hookups? Did you go to Zoomies and ask for hookups? You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. And I know we close, or, you know what I mean? I know you heard about our business from a friend through a friend, but at the same time, didn't you hear about Amazon, Nike, and Adidas from a friend through a friend?
Big facts. Because I see it all the time with just different businesses. It's always like somebody can do it better.
Definitely.
To try to get a discount.
Definitely.
But you don't go, like you said, you don't go to these bigger companies asking for a discount.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Some companies don't even run ads. Have you ever seen a Bentley commercial on TV?
No.
You never see a Bentley commercial on TV. Why? Because when you hear the word Bentley, you know what it is.
Definitely.
And you either can afford it or you can't.
Definitely.
Any car dealership you went to, they really don't give you a discount. They just lower the down payment, which you end up paying it on the back end anyway. You know what I'm saying?
AKA finessers.
Big facts.
Finessers.
So when I see, and there's so many, there's so many. And what I like about you too, because we've had this conversation, is that there's so many different people running their own clothing line, running their own t-shirt business, and you've never shitted on anybody else. No. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you've put money into other people's businesses. You have supported other people's businesses. You know what I mean? On top of running your own. Like, do you feel like, because this right here, this is finna get personal.
Yeah,
right
definitely.
Now. This question I'm finna ask you finna get personal, because I think not only do I deal with it now, but I know for a fact that you deal with it. The support from the people that say they're close to you. Let's speak on it. Like, how do you feel about, the support that do you think you should get more support? Do you think that not everybody supports you that's close to you? Like, how do you feel about this support thing? Because it's crazy.
Yeah, the support thing, I definitely feel like there can be more love shown there. You know what I mean? I definitely feel like there could be more shares. But my thing is, your support didn't get me where I'm at.
Facts.
So I'm not going to cry into it. I'm not going to cry out for it. Should it be there? Yeah. You call me your bro, so you're supposed to show love. For sure. And sharing is free. Showing love is free. Yeah. I didn't ask you to buy it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to buy it, you're going to buy it. But sharing and showing love, man, that's free. You can do it all day. Yo, showing love don't mean you putting money in my pocket. Yo, showing love is just saying, hey, bro, I see what you're doing. I'm going to make sure the next man see it.
Facts. And I've always felt that way. You know what I'm saying? The share button is free. You ain't got to pay for it. Yeah. I ain't ask you to pay for it. But if you my brother and you say you rock with me,
just share it.
Just share it. Like, my podcast or my content or something like that. We all know somebody that's going through something. Definitely. We all know somebody in a relationship, whether they just need some motivation. Like, I remember when I first started, speaking, I would get 1 or 2 likes, or you know what I'm saying, and I got discouraged quick. Mm-hmm. But I remember my grandmother told me, and she said, you know what, you'll get more support from complete strangers. Yeah. Because the people that say they rock with you and say they got love for you, they don't believe in the vision. Mm-mm. They don't believe in the vision, and some of them don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see. They're mad about the love that you get from other people. Yeah, because they feel like it should be about them.
And I mean, too, man, just to piggyback off of that, too, I feel like a little jealousy come in, too.
Absolutely.
And not so much of you jealous of me, but it's like you jealous of my hard work. You don't have to be, brother, because if I make it, we going. Can I say the same about you? It's questionable. But if I make it, I'm going to make sure we're good. You know what I mean? That's how you give back. That's how you give back to the ones that was there for you. That's how you give back. See, it comes in a circle. That's how you give back to that man that shared your post, so the next man can see it.
Big facts. And I've always
put $1 in my pocket, but you shared it. So for that, here goes some bread for you, because I appreciate you. You saw my vision. You was there for me. Without putting like I said, you don't have to put not $1 in my pocket to show me that you're there for me. Sharing is free, brother. Love is free, brother. That's my money right there. And that's my ticket. And
it be people that they see see the post. Like, definitely. These people can't and I laugh about it. And like I said, I used to get personal. I used to take it personal because I feel like, these are my brothers that say they rock with me. These are my sisters that say they got my back or whatever, and they don't share nothing. They don't support it or whatever. But if I blow up, you want to be a part of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if Drake or somebody came on the show, oh man, I knew Ice would always blow up. I knew this, bro. No,
you have a line out there, though.
Yeah,
you went to sleep,
bro. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't see you share one post. I didn't see you like one thing. I didn't see you comment and say, hey, bro, I really like the show. I didn't see you subscribe to the channel. None of that. Yeah. And listen, bro, I have over 3,000, 2,000 Facebook friends, bro. Mm-hmm. I guarantee you my last podcast that I just posted don't got no more than 5 shares. And I'm not mad at it, because guess what? My copyrights paid.
Hello.
My statuses paid.
Hello.
My books, bestsellers. So all I'm saying is if you show support, I show support.
Yeah.
I'm showing support to people that don't even support me. Why? Because I want to see you win.
Facts.
I know you passionate about something. You ain't got to ask me, hey, bro, can you share my post? No. When I see it, I share it. Period.
Definitely.
Because to be honest, like I've always said this, because I want to start a t-shirt business. Mm-hmm. I want to start, my brand. But I'm like, why would I have to start it if I got a brother that already does it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we can work together, because I plan on wearing all my brothers' clothing instead of going to the mall and buying a shirt.
Shop with your brothers.
Shop with my people.
Yeah, man. And yeah, bro, and just like, to talk about it, there's been times where, like, I've told my wife, like, like recently I told her, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to keep MOUFF University around for 2021 for this winter. And the reason why is because, it's not because, I'm not getting the love, but it's just like, at the end of the day, like if I do it, I'll do it for me. If you want one, you know how to contact me. You know what I mean? But what I really want to focus more on is my Stay Right print business. You know what I mean? Like every blue moon, I'll make a MOUFF shirt, but it's more money in making people shirts than it's more money into getting my shirts off the ground.
For sure.
And that can be a good thing and a bad thing, because most people going to look at it, well, why are you complaining? You got money coming in. I'm not complaining. I'm just being honest. If I tell you, hey, here goes a MOUFF shirt for a couple dollars, you don't care for it. But then I go and post which I would never do. If I go post a Nike shirt that I did, you going to swear up and down that I got it from the mall, you'll come and buy that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So like I said, I'm not complaining. I'm just showing the proof. Like that you will go and spend more money on somebody else's company than support a man company that's just as, you know what I mean?
Because we always talk about the support, and I think it's just our culture. I think it has a lot to do,
definitely,
with our culture.
Definitely,
our culture. We don't work good together.
Mm-hmm.
We don't, because I feel like somebody always want to be the man. Somebody will sink the whole ship just because they can't drive the boat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Instead of playing a part and seeing the vision for what it is and starting from the ground up. Like if I'm an owner of something, and I know there's a part of the business that I really don't know nothing about, but I know you know something about.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you want to come over? We can do this together.
Yeah.
I ain't no boss.
But your 2 cents would be helpful.
But your 2 cents would be helpful,
yeah.
and it'll put us in a better situation. Definitely. I think so many people are that they forget about the people that really helped them. Definitely. That they forget about the people that's supporting them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think just like recently, like, I do podcasting and I watch many podcasts.
Yeah, definitely.
Joe Budden has got to a point to where he on Spotify and he on these other companies, other networks. So the business deals are so big that he done fired his two co-hosts who made the show right.
That's nuts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like his friends.
That's who you started with.
That's who you started with. The podcast didn't get big until those two came on there. Yeah, your name is on it, but the podcast didn't get big till your two friends really was a part of it. Now you fired them, telling them that they're employees. They don't own those shares. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So I feel.
I wonder how long that's gonna last.
Exactly. So now he's starting to lose sponsorships.
Oh, okay.
And people are really looking at him like he crazy. And my thing is always this. Bro, if the ship is sailing, why sink it due to selfishness?
You went from point A to point B with those people. Now, how about y'all just go through the whole alphabet together? Because now you're back at point A.
Because do you believe money changes people?
Man, money is the root of all evil. I've heard that my whole life. And yes, there's no yes, money would change a person in a heartbeat. I've seen it through this pandemic. I've seen money change people through this pandemic. Hey, just to let you know, I knew you before this pandemic happened. Just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that ain't no shot to nobody. I'm just saying, money will change people.
No, because I've seen many people that I know personally, and they came up on some money or whatever, and it was like people I didn't even know anymore. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's not a shot. It's just like, yo, like, do what's right.
Yeah.
Because guess what? At the end of the day, them I'm just gonna say it. The PPP loans don't last forever.
They don't last forever.
And if you didn't do it the right way, or if you don't have a business, the feds is coming.
I'm gonna tell you this much. Like I said earlier, I have 2 1099s. One with my t-shirt business, and the other one, I'm a real estate driver. On my daughter, I haven't applied for none of that stuff, and I can get it easily, and I can get it washed away because of my business. But listen, I don't need that money. I just got a house. I didn't have that money. That come from hard work, dedication, and love. That's where that house came from.
But you know, people want to skip the grind.
Yo, yeah.
People want to skip the grind.
Yeah.
I want to lose weight, but I would rather go get a surgeon and go to the gym.
Preach.
And eat healthy.
Preach.
I would rather skip the 9 to 5 and be on the corner where I know what the consequences is, but I'm willing to take that chance. You know what I'm saying? I know that the business is gonna be slower, so let me take a shortcut where I may have to sell my soul to get something.
Yeah.
So have you ever just felt like giving up on your business?
Definitely. I'll tell you this much, man, and I might refer back to my wife a lot because that's my right hand partner.
Nice.
If I was running this business by myself and there was no Miss McWilliams, I'd just be doing one. I'll put it that way, because it's hard, man. The criticism, the jealousy, it ain't better, the seeing, this person did my, you know what I'm saying, this go to this person. It's hard to see. It's hard to see your people saying, go to this person, they can do this and they can do that, when I'm supposed to be your little brother. Send that to me, or send that to us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Promote both of us, because I want that man to eat too. King, I see you over there, eat. But hey, share the light. It's a big city. Share the light, G. So that to get back to that question, yeah, bro, that I wouldn't be able to run my t-shirt business without my wife, bro. There's no way. Hell, I don't even know how to run that machine. I know how to do the heat press machine, but that laptop, getting on that Cricut machine, creating all of these files, these SVGs, would I want to learn it? If I had to, I don't have to learn it.
And that's crazy that you say that, because that's your husband, but you don't mind letting wife lead in certain stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there's just some fellas. Listen to this. Yes, we are leaders.
Yes,
we are leaders. Men, we are supposed to lead our house, our homes. You know what I'm saying? Our families. But check this out. If your significant other, if your wife is better in an area that you don't know nothing about, why wouldn't you let her lead?
Get behind the wheel.
Somebody asked me that question like a week ago. You know, they said, Ice, would you allow your wife to lead if it comes to that? I said, bro, okay, what if I was walking, what if I was doing, if I had a $100 million deal on the table? And yeah, I know my business, but what if I didn't know the numbers well, and my wife is an accountant? Do I have my wife come in with me and look at the numbers and check it out, or do I go to somebody else?
Your wife better be right there.
She should be right there, leading the way.
Matter of fact, you talk to her now.
Exactly. I'm listen, y'all. I no longer want. I'm here to listen.
Deals on the
but
table.
She's going to handle the rest. So let me sit back.
Yeah.
And listen to y'all. And it has nothing to do with me bowing down. It has everything to do with this is my partner.
Yeah.
Fellas, that's y'all partner, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, God willing, I already know the type of woman God is gonna send me, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So there's he's sending me a teammate. He's sending me a helpmate. He's not sending me somebody who's selfish. He's not sending me somebody who's gonna look at herself as an individual in a marriage or a relationship. He's sending me my best friend.
Man, I've always called my wife, and she'll tell you this. I've always called my wife the point guard of our relationship, because she can hold it down. She can run the floor. I've always told her that. and this is just not for the podcast. You can pick
I know.
up the phone and she'll tell you.
I know.
I've always treated her. She is the point guard. She's the point guard, and I'm the shooter.
And I know that because me and sis have had conversations where we've talked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Very, very intellectual, very, very smart, and very, very on point. And marriage and family is so important to her. And like one time she told me, like, the business don't run without both of us.
Yeah.
It don't run. The family don't work without both of us.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And I think so many people are getting to the point today, I don't need this person. I could do it myself. Until you actually have to do it yourself.
Yeah, bro. And I was one of those people. It's crazy, bro. I was one of those people. I've always been, I can do it myself. I don't need nobody, and I struggle with that. Speaking as a married man, as a husband, I struggle with that. You know, bro, I'm only 27. You know what I mean? I'm ahead of my time. Don't get me wrong.
For sure.
But I'm Southern, so I was raised that way. But I was also raised as, if you don't need nobody. I was raised that way, and the reason why, I saw my mama do that. Love my daddy to death, but my dad left when I was 2.
Yeah.
So I was raised by a black woman and my grandmama. And, you know, she didn't necessarily say the words that you don't need nobody. It's just the way she worked. She worked 2 or 3 jobs. You know what I mean? She made sure a roof stayed over her head. My mom, that is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was installed as, man, as long as you got a job, you got a roof over your head, you don't need nobody. And I felt like that my whole life. But then I met my wife. And I met my wife May 29th, 2016.
And how did that change your view on that?
It changed it in a way of now I have a person I can come home and lay next to every day. I can get off of work, have a bad day, and my wife can rub my back and rub my head and tell me it's gonna be okay. And I used to be like, man, I don't want to hear that. But actually I do. Yeah, please tell me it's gonna be okay, so I can get up in the morning and go back to this job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you don't know us, you know what I mean, we like a perfect couple. And the people that do know us, they know what we've been through. But at the end of the day, my wife, that's my right hand. And no matter what type of arguments we have, she knows that. You know what I mean? And I've told her, I have been a ass, I have been an ass and said, if you leave, you leave. But every time she got close to that door, I was right behind her. Like that Martin episode. Gina, Chloe, don't go. Like, seriously, you know what I mean? My biggest thing is, I love that woman. I love my wife to death, bro. And, being able to call her my wife, that's a blessing.
Yes,
that's a blessing. Because I remember when I had girlfriends and people used to call their girlfriend, oh yeah, this is my wife. Well, this is my wife with a ring on it, wife.
Big
That's
facts.
A big difference.
Talk your shit,
that's
little bro.
Big difference. And I made a joke with the other day. I said, I hate when people call their girlfriends their wife now. That's your girlfriend. Their title is girlfriend.
Well, a lot of these women ain't requiring a man to marry them.
Yeah.
They're happy with being called a girlfriend. They're happy with being led into something that they think is a fairy tale ending that's only leading them to a dead end. And you know what I'm saying?
And unfortunately, that's why they get, that's why they only have girlfriend ways.
Oof.
Sorry.
Oof.
Ouch.
Oof.
And that's why I have girlfriend waves. But a wife have wife ways. A wife nurtures. A wife take cares. A wife is pretty much a mom that ain't never left her child.
And what he's saying about the girlfriends, yeah, you may be doing wife things, but you're a girlfriend.
You're a girlfriend.
And we're that's just being honest, y'all. Like, that's just being honest. Like, yes, you are doing the wife things. You are doing wife duties, but you are a girlfriend. And what are you requiring from the man that you with? If he's going to marry you, he's going to marry you. And if he's not, he's not.
Yeah, I'll tell you this much, ladies. If he gonna make you do wife duties, then get your wife title.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit, bruh.
That's, you know what I mean? That's just putting the hammer to the nail.
Because he can, as a man, or even as a husband, or even as a wife, like, you can walk out anytime you want to.
Yeah.
You can walk out anytime you want to, but it's the bond we talking about.
Definitely.
It's the commitment that we talking about. And let's not get it twisted, y'all. Every marriage ain't perfect.
Mm-mm.
I don't think there's a perfect marriage at all.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's a perfect relationship at all. But there has to be a destination from what we started to.
Yeah, definitely.
If we started as boyfriend and girlfriend, is the destination that? Is that where we stopping at? And we've been together 7 years. So are we stopping? We spent all this time. We tell each other we love each other. We may have kids together, or whatever. And I still haven't made the commitment to you.
Still call you what I used to call you when we first got together.
Yeah. Yeah.
We 7 years in, not even engaged. I'm still calling you what I called you when we first got together. So what are we doing?
That's the question. So what are we doing?
What are we doing?
And I think a lot of women are not willing to ask that question. I think some of the women know what they're doing. Yeah. I think some women know they just with some men that's not ready to get married. And I'm not knocking nobody that's not ready to get married. But what is the plan? Yeah. What are we doing? Yeah. If I'm in my singleness, I'm a husband. So I'm not going to date a woman that doesn't see marriage in her future. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I'm not going to date a woman that not see herself as a wife. Why? Because if you see yourself as a girlfriend and I see myself as a husband, we ain't got nothing in common but sex. That's it. That's it.
It's just sex.
The value,
literally. And what's going to be the value of that after a couple of months?
Because guess what? It wears off after a while.
Facts.
That good sex feeling wears off after a while. And somebody may have better sex. Somebody may look better. When you are in a marriage and you are in love with your best friend, yes, you're gonna see beautiful women. Yeah. You're absolutely gonna see that. But this is my wife.
Man.
I see better with my heart than my eyes.
Hello.
And my heart tells me that my wife is my wife, and that's what she.
You might be fine, but you can't touch me like my wife can.
Turn up.
You can't cook like my wife can.
Talk.
Hello, you hear me?
And at 41, I had to learn that. Like I was married for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And I got married at a point to where I knew what a husband was, but I didn't know how to be one. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't love her properly because I was still entertaining other women.
Right.
I was still selfish. I was still prideful. You know what I'm saying? You're talking to, somebody who I wasn't in the streets like that, but it was entertaining because I would get a lot of attention because I was an athlete.
Right.
I was an athlete. I had some money. You know what I'm saying? That's what attracted a lot of women to me.
Yeah.
My personality didn't attract them. Who I was as a man didn't attract them. The glitz and glamour attracted them.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So I would always put myself in bad situations. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't always truthful. You know what I mean? And I tell guys all the time, like, listen, a woman who unconditionally loves you, not only for who you are, but loves you flaws and all, you can't lose.
You can't lose. You can't. No, not at all.
It's the Instagram model, yeah, it's cool, but guess what? That body gonna wear off after a while.
It's plastic. It's gonna start leaking soon.
The 10 pounds of makeup on your face,
that comes off at night.
It comes off at night. Yeah. Like, why wouldn't I want to wake up to the woman whose soul I'm in love with?
Yeah, definitely.
Even like you said, just getting your back rubbed, bro, can make it. Getting your back rubbed.
Boy, make you believe in Santa Claus. Boy, for real, man. And like, in my field, with being a realtor driver, there is a lot of receptionist ladies,
for sure.
And so I have to be nice. Hey, how you doing? Here's your checks. So, and some of them take my niceness for granted, and that has bit me in the ass for that, because I'd have sat there and joked back with them too much. You know what I mean? And that was one of me and my wife's problems, that I don't. I'm at work, but I need to, keep it respectful business, stop flirting. And she was right. And so that was one of our biggest things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I told her, you're right. I'd just be joking, but I see what she's saying. She was like, it's not you.
And it ain't.
It's not you.
You're just being who you are.
Yeah.
But these other women, and let me just ask you this. Do you feel like you've gotten a little bit more attractive since you've been married?
I'd have got more attractive since I've been married and owned 2 businesses. somebody golden ticket, but they just can't cash this one in because it's been cashed in already.
Because the wedding ring, I don't know what it is. I remember my uncle telling me this. He said, I'm going to tell you this. The wedding ring will attract more women than anything. And I said, bro, women ain't out here rocking like that. Women ain't out here trying to steal somebody's husband. Women ain't out here. Listen, I put that wedding ring on, bro, and I swear it went from, it skyrocketed. It was like they wanted what the wife had. If he's married, he's in a good place.
He's a different man.
He's a different man. And I want to experience that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've always felt like the wedding ring intensifies the attraction,
it worse.
and it makes it worse with women coming for you. Yeah. But I say, when you're a husband for real, can't no woman knock down that force field.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm polite. Yes, I'm nice. Yes, I'm a gentleman. But that's how I was raised. That's how my grandfather and my grandmother raised me. That's who I am.
Facts.
Don't take that as anything else but that. You know what I'm saying? Because I easily do this and we keep it moving.
And keep it pushing.
You know
I hand my checks like this, by the way. You know, I hand my checks so you can see the ring. But then, you know what I'm saying? Like, not only is it's the ring, not only is, you know, I got 2 businesses. Also, I'm Southern. You know, I'm from Mississippi.
Yeah, facts.
So I'm yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir.
Yeah.
And, you know, to be 27, it's not a lot of me no more around here like that.
Nah.
There's a lot of respect has gone down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
I believe that.
That's another big thing too, that I'm super respectful. You know, they love the fact that I'm respectful, and it's like, it's not to put on a show. That's how I was raised.
Yeah.
Hell, that's why my wife loved me.
At 40, like I said, at 41, I'm still yes ma'am, yes sir.
Yeah.
Probably people that's younger than me, because it's been instilled, installed in me. Like, I'm just so used to that. Like, I'm so used to yes ma'am, and I keep it moving. You probably older than me, don't call me that. I'm like, but that's just who I am.
Man, I get that all the time. Don't yes ma'am me. Listen, man, no disrespect to you, I'm from Mississippi. If I don't yes ma'am you, somebody gonna come and hit me in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Literally, I still flinch when I don't say yes ma'am sometimes, because I feel my mom or my grandmama, may she rest in peace, come hit me in the back of my head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just how it is. They didn't play that.
So how do you? So as a husband, I'm gonna switch the narrative real quick and just go into husband mode and just ask you some husband questions right now. How has marriage, like, how has it changed you? Because, you know, for some men, marriage doesn't change them, and for some people think it don't change. You know what I'm saying? People the title just changes and we still the same people. Like, how has marriage changed Chris, like, in his life?
It made me grow up. It made me, you know, we only been married 2 years, but in 2 years I have became a man. You know what I mean? I was a young man when I was with my girlfriend. I'm a man now because I'm with my wife.
Talk your shit.
And, you know, boyfriend things, I ain't gonna say I would stay out all night, but if I go to somebody's house, I'm hanging out there till 9, 10, 11 o'clock. As a husband, sun going down, I'm going home. But you ain't kicking it. No, I got a whole wife that I can go and kick it with. And then on some occasions, you got me where I don't even go out. Where I look at my phone, bro, we doing this, bro, we doing that. I'd rather watch this movie. I got recliners in my house, and we got a TV to watch.
Yeah,
you know, man. HBO Max is litty right now. You know what I mean?
Facts.
That's that part. But actually, you know, man, just being a husband, I care more. I care more, and I love hard. And not only am I, you know, I'm married to this woman. This woman gave me my first child.
Yeah.
So she would forever, you know, she would forever have my heart.
Had that stamp.
Yeah, had that stamp forever. Yeah. You know what I mean? You was the first woman to take my last name, and you was the first woman to give me my beautiful daughter. You know what I mean? So I owe her everything. And yeah, man, just, you know what I mean? Just to answer your question, like, it's a different, man. Like, people say, no, it's just a title. No, it's just a piece of paper. I guarantee you, she ripped that piece of paper up in front of you, you gonna cry.
I can't eat. I can't sleep.
You know what I mean? You gonna be sick. It's a different when somebody break up as a girlfriend or boyfriend. But then saying it's over breaking up as a girlfriend and boyfriend is different saying I want a divorce. You know what I mean? And those words are serious. That divorce word is serious. You know what I mean?
Definitely, bro.
That's a hard word because you got to think about with a breakup as a boyfriend and girlfriend, everybody can go about their ways. In a divorce, something is getting took besides your soul, besides your tears. You know what I mean? For example, knock on wood, pray it never happened. You know, if something happened with me and the wife, that t-shirt business gone because I ain't doing it. She can have it. She can have that. You know what I mean? But you know, of course, we ain't gonna go through that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely
you know
not.
what I mean? But yeah, man, like that. Yeah, that man, being a husband is, and being married to my best friend. Not only that, you know what I mean? She was my wife. She was my spades partner.
Yeah,
my spades partner. We got spades tattooed on both of our body. You know what I mean? So I married my best friend. You know, I love my guys to death. I love my brother to death. But if me and Chloe went and lived on an island, man, by ourselves, we would never get bored.
You would be good.
I would be good. Brother, I'd have went on a 12-hour road trip with this woman. This before our daughter was born. And neither one of us was bored. You know what I mean? Yeah. We'd have flew into Dallas, drove to Oklahoma, and then went from Oklahoma to Texas to Louisiana to Mississippi in a car. Just me and her, because I took her to my roots and had a ball.
Amazing conversations.
Conversation was crazy. We had a good time.
And everybody can't do that.
Man, no.
Everybody's not married.
I know some people that can't be in the car with their woman for 2 minutes.
That's crazy. Because one thing I can say about sis is she at that football field.
Faithfully.
You know what I'm saying? Like she out there, she's supporting. She gon' rock her gear, and you know.
And you better not say nothing about me.
Yeah, because she gonna say something.
She gonna get the trip.
She out there cold. She out there in the cold and the rain and everything. You know what I'm saying?
And my baby's anemic, and if it's cold, she's out there.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's a lot of support. I think that's a lot of what brothers be missing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, playing the field is cool, but playing the field and then coming home by yourself.
Man.
Not having that home cooked meal, not having that person that when you at your worst you can talk to, not having that person at, you know what I'm saying, that you ain't even got to say nothing for her to know something wrong or for him to know there's something wrong. I think that at the end of the day, like, marriage is a beautiful thing, and they say, "Oh, marriage ain't for everybody." Well, dying alone ain't for me
at all. At all. And I'm gonna tell you this much, man. I really do feel like marriage is for everybody, cause there is somebody out there for everybody, bro. It's just you gotta be willing to change.
Yeah,
for that person.
But I think a lot of people not willing to change. I think
that's why the people that's not willing to change, that's who marriage ain't for.
Yeah, and the way it's built now, the way society is built now, I think that, you know, they shying away from marriage. That's why I love seeing like Russell Wilson do what he do. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm like, bro, like, y'all applaud Future, but Russell Wilson, like, that's what he doing.
Yeah,
what he doing is a blueprint. What my grandfather did. My grandparents was married for 67 years. What? When my mother passed away, my grandparents took me in. When I tell you, I did not see one argument with my grandparents. And I asked my grandfather, I said, Grandpa, do y'all ever fight? Do y'all ever fight? He said, we absolutely disagree sometimes.
Definitely.
But I refuse to see the young men that I'm raising yell at my queen. I refuse to see y'all yell at my queen.
Definitely.
I'm not out. When we go in the room, when we close that door, we have our disagreements. We talk about it.
Definitely.
When we come out of that room, you would think nothing ever happened.
Never happened.
He said, because I'm not going to allow the men that I'm raising to see me disrespect my queen, raise my voice at my queen, any of that. Because without her, I'm not the man I am today.
Definitely.
Without her, my house is not a home. Without her, my meal ain't a dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then not only on that, you know what I mean, it's also too, that's not for a child to see.
Big facts.
You know, my wife told me all the time when her parents used to argue, she would tell me she ain't never seen her parents argue. Never. You know what I mean? And we practice that now. My daughter's 6 months. She don't know what the hell we saying. But we would go, if we got a disagreement and one of us holding Ryan, we would put her down and go in the room. Yeah. You know what I mean? We'll go at it. But that's just not for a child to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for example, like, you know, I don't even play fight. with my wife in front of my daughter or nothing, because I don't want her, like I said, she's 6 months, but she is at that age where they start paying attention to things. I don't want her to ever think it's okay for a man to put their hands on her.
Big facts.
You know what I mean? So,
big facts.
Do me and my wife play fight? Yes, we do, but I have never done it in front of my daughter.
Yeah.
And as long as I got air in my body, I don't plan on it, because, like I said, I don't want my daughter to ever think, oh, it's okay for a man to hit me.
And a lot of us grew up, like I said, I grew up my father didn't grow up in my home.
Right.
So I never really seen another man in my household. So I always seen my mother, flipping the bill. My mother going without meals sometimes and making sure we eat. But I never heard my mother talk down on my father. I never heard her run around the house talk about niggas ain't shit, and I never heard my mother say that. You know what I'm saying? My mother said, I'm doing what a mother's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I want my sons to be respectful. Gotcha. I want my sons to be everything that their father wasn't, and that's not no knock on him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm raising kings.
Definitely.
I'm not raising men to just run out here in the streets, and I think so many people are putting themselves in positions to where we putting our kids at a disadvantage.
Definitely.
Because we say that a woman can't raise a man. My mother did an amazing job. There was just some things I had to learn on my own.
I second that. Oh my God, I second that.
Even having my grandfather in my life, my grandfather said there are many things I can teach you, but there are just some things that you're going to have to learn on your own.
Definitely.
The stove is hot, but you're going to touch it anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there was many times where the stove was hot and I touched it just to see if it ain't gonna be that much pain, but let me touch it anyway.
Burnt the hell out you.
And burnt the hell out of it. And a year or two later, I touched the same exact stove again, thinking this time it wasn't gonna be hot. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of the times it's the examples that we have in front of us ain't the right example. And like you said, you don't play fight in front of your daughter, because even though we playing, I don't even want her to have the thought that it's okay for a man to play with to put you in that position.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So,
and you know what I mean? And just like to piggyback off of that, one of my biggest things I always say, all role models are not good role models.
Talk that.
And people don't know what that means. There's people in your life that's negative, and I speak for myself. There's people in my life that's negative. That is my role model, because they teaching me what not to do. That's why. And as bad as that sounds, that's why I keep them around. Yeah. Because if I ever want to fall, I can just go look at that idiot. Yeah, you know what I mean?
You've made every mistake that I don't want to make.
That I don't want to do.
You know what I'm saying?
And if I do get the thought, I'm going to just come hang out with you for a couple hours. And I definitely have people like that in my life that I literally call and be like, you know what, let me see what you doing.
I know you have a good woman, but let me hear the foolishness that you finna tell me. Because I know that you have an amazing woman at home. Yeah. I know that she's put you in an amazing position to be happy. But I know who you are. So let me listen to the blasphemy that you're finna tell me. So I know. So it puts me back and say, you know what? I'm in a lucky position. Man. I have the blessing right in front of me.
Okay, so maybe somebody do understand what I meant by that. There ain't that many people that understand what I meant by that, man.
Listen.
They look at me crazy when I say that. Nah, I got a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but I got a couple of role models that's negative. Yeah, definitely. I need them.
Because you're the dead end that we talk about.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love you as you my brother, you my friend, and I can be honest with you, but I can tell you where it's going. Exactly. I can tell you that eventually you gonna be one of them guys that say, yeah, I lost a good woman.
Yeah.
And that I can't sleep, and you gonna call me, and I'm gonna be that brother that's gonna say, yeah, I seen it coming, but you was doing you.
Yeah. And
you can't blame nobody but you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So, man, listen, man, it's been an amazing episode, bro. I'm so blessed to have you, man. Proud of you, man.
Thank you, brother.
Not only about the businessman that you becoming, but the husband and man and father that you're becoming, man. I've seen, just like I said, we haven't known each other long, but I've seen so much growth already. And like I said, we've had many conversations, 3 or 4 in one day.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And what I will tell you is, don't let anybody stop you from being you.
I got you.
Don't take anything personal because people are who they are.
Yeah.
No way around it, bro.
Yeah.
There's no people are who they are. And you have to accept it, and I've had to accept it. I've had to accept that some friends are just not my friends.
Definitely.
And they're my associates. Regardless of how long I've known them. They're just my friends.
Yeah, man. And that was the thing I was going to post today, but I was waiting to tell you this on the podcast.
Yeah.
I want this one. I want everybody to hear this. I want people to start living by this. Stop being close to everybody and stop letting everybody being close to you.
Big facts.
And that's some real spit right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't let everybody get close to you, but you can't be close to everybody.
But I think, and you're exactly right. And I think what's wrong with people like us, our hearts are so big, that we're willing to sacrifice ourselves just so people can be close to us. Facts. We're willing to sacrifice ourselves just to say, you know what? I know this person ain't moving right, but maybe I can help this person. Maybe I can, you know what I'm saying, get this person some levels and some steps to take. But guess what? Everybody don't want that. People willing to take you down with them.
Yeah, man.
They willing to burn. Listen, there are some bridges that I burnt on purpose.
Man, set them right on fire.
I pour gasoline when the bridge is already burnt. I watched it burn, and I sat in a lawn chair. There was just some bridges that needed to be burnt.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You need to be careful what bridges that you burn. Listen, bro, every bridge I burned was in what I meant to do it.
Yeah. There's some people you say my bad to, and there's some people you say I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
My bad, but I'm done with you.
My bad, but I'm done.
My bad, but I'm done with you. And the people you say I'm sorry to is, hey, I'm sorry. How can we fix this?
Yeah, I apologize.
Yeah,
like we at a level now of maturity. We grown.
Man,
we should be able, as men and ladies, this goes for you too. We should be able to sit at the round table and have a conversation without the blue app.
Definitely.
We should be able to sit at the round table and have a conversation without other people being involved that have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not going to go to social media and blast one of my brothers over disagreement. I'm not going to have a disagreement with my woman and get on social media and talk about it and then be mad because people in our business. Facts. No, you put them there. And whoever you talking about deserves to be mad because guess what? You have a cell phone.
Yeah.
You have them on Facebook. We not subbing nobody. Let's sit at the round table and let's have a conversation. You can tell me why I was wrong. I can tell you why I was wrong. And we can either squash it and be brothers and remain friends, or we just go our separate ways.
Facts, man. Facts.
No animosity. No, I'm not mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I could forgive somebody, but walk away from that person.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not forgiving that person for you. I'm forgiving that person for me because as long as I'm mad at you, I'm not gonna be happy.
Facts. Like you said, I can love you and walk away.
Yeah, and it's okay.
Matter of fact, that'll make it easier too to love you.
You know, I need that shirt. I can love you and still walk away.
Oh, well, you're not gonna make that happen.
I need that. See, listen, man. Listen. We putting quotes on. Man, my boy putting quotes on shirt and everything. Man, he definitely gonna help me with the Speak Nate all wins, zero losses.
Yes, sir.
Clothing stuff. And man, you got any last words for everybody, man? Any last words you want to touch on? Any encouraging words? You want to get some shout outs? You want to show some love to some people, man? What's up?
Yeah, man. I just want to tell everybody, bro, just love yourself. Love yourself and love for what you stand for. If ain't nobody else gonna guide you, you gotta guide yourself as well. Gotta, we getting older and we gotta start learning someday and somehow when you right, you right. When you wrong, you wrong.
Big facts.
In other words, be accountable. Accountability. In our day and age, in our skin tone, we have to be accountable and we have to understand that. If ain't nobody gonna love us, just love yourself.
Straight like that. Man, unconditional love is a beautiful thing.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Stop letting people love you with conditions. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So listen, my beautiful people, y'all know what it is. Y'all know me, man. Always don't worry about the support that you get from others. Worry about the support that you get from yourself. Definitely. And worry about the support that you get from the people that truly, truly love you and support you. Everybody is not going to support you because everybody does not believe in your goal and everybody does not believe in the purpose like you do. Giving up should not be an option. I don't care if one person share it. I don't care if two people like it. Continue to plug in. Like I said, the grind pays off.
It definitely does.
The grind pays off. So listen, my beautiful people, thank you for tuning in to All Wins, Zero Losses podcast. I am your host, Speak Nay. I got my little bro,
Chris McWilliams, a.k.a. Mr. MOUFF himself.
With 2 Fs.
2 Fs.
Blessings, blessings, blessings. We'll see y'all soon. We'll holler.